Well, welcome back to Hot Issues, and we are in conversation with Professor Frimpong Boateng. He headed the nation's teaching hospital at Korle Bu. He headed the cardiothoracic, founded and headed the cardiothoracic unit. He's a politician, has many parts, and we are talking about many things. But the question, the real question, Prof, are you still nursing a presidential ambition?
No. I will not give you a yes or no answer. You know, my ambition is to see a prosperous Ghana, a prosperous Africa. And my personal ambition, if there's somebody, I can work in a team that can implement some of the things that we are talking about. You know, look at these things and get agitated. I mean, I went into politics because these things agitate me. Now, for example, Africa, we account for only 3% of the takeoffs of aircraft in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But then 20% of the accidents happen in Africa. There's a disconnect there. The average age of an aircraft operating in Africa, African lines, about 20, 25 years. Why? You know, look at the poverty. I see my children, when we sit down to talk, they say, what are you doing about this? What are you doing? I mean, so the next generation is on my heart. You know, what do you have to do now so that the next generation will be better? So, in fact, I am looking for a day when it will not even matter which political party is in power. If President Mahama was doing everything fine and education was improving, agriculture fine, health is going on, 90% of Ghanaian youth will see their future in Ghana. I'll have nothing to do with politics. But now you go out, talk to Ghanaian young people. You talk to 100, 98% will tell you, I don't see my future here. If I get a chance, I'll get out. So the day that I'll hear only 10% of Ghanaian young people wanting to get out, I'll be very happy.
Then you would not like to be president?
No, then I wouldn't like to be president.
But for now, you would like to be president?
Why not? Or if you avail yourselves, I'll vote for you, because I know you do good things.
Oh. What would Professor Frimpong Boateng presidency bring to the table? What changes would that make? What would you do that you don't think that other presidential aspirants would do?
First of all,
and I'm not limiting it to your political party. I mean, generally, other presidential aspirants.
First of all, changing education and making sure that the scientists that we have now in the CSIR, Academy of Arts and Sciences, in the universities, and so on. I mean, some of them are doing wonderful things. And people who have not even been to school before. I know at least 10 people who have not been to university before, but they are doing wonderful things. So that we put in measures to change the structure of our economy and not depend so much on the export of raw materials in this raw state, and that will add value to whatever that we produce, maybe even if it's yam. And then mechanize at least the food that we eat, because we've not been able to mechanize anything. We grow cocoyam, yam, the way Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden. So these are the things that we have to change. And then attitude and work on corruption. Because after all, good governance is common sense without corruption.
Hmm. Now, Prof, do you miss Korle Bu sometimes?
Not really, except that I'm not. You see, Korle Bu is a very great hospital. It's the biggest by far in West Africa, and the third in Africa after Soweto and Kongo-Kinshasa. But there are people who think that this large hospital can run without any inputs. So the managers work very hard. I mean, they struggle to make this monster work. It's become a monster you cannot kill and you cannot tame. So I don't miss it, because it's not easy working in that environment. I cannot imagine myself working in Korle Bu now, because we wanted to bring it to a certain level, but things are not working as they should.
You are a known expert. Everybody thinks that you have skills that not many people have. Are you putting that skill to good use?
Yes, but not in a way in Ghana that I thought. But I make my knowledge and skills available to people in and outside the country who need them.
How can we make sure that we get all your skills utilized, for our benefit?
But I was sitting somewhere, as you say it, and the minister wrote to me that because I have transferred from Minister of Health to medical school, my appointment as honorary director of cardio has been terminated. So I should quit with immediate effect. So I left.
So you're not doing any work at cardio now?
No.
Not at all?
No.
So even if you had a special case and you were called?
No, I don't think they'll call me.
Why?
But these are the instructions from the government, from the minister, from the president.
Is that not very strange?
It looks strange to me also.
That you have a Ghanaian who has expertise and whose expertise would not be utilized to cure people. Very strange.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, I don't know why I can say this, but again, was it 2011? Yes, somewhere in March. There was homecoming in Commonwealth Hall. I was in the Vanda City.
Mm-hmm.
And at the homecoming, I was the chairman, and Vice President Mahama was the guest speaker. So he came when we were seated, and he's very nice. I tell you, he's a very nice man. He came and he was greeting around. He wanted to shake me. I said, "John, I'll greet you." He said, "Why?" I said, "Well, we were there when they sacked me." I said, "Well, Professor, I don't know anything about it." So he said he didn't know, and I just want to know what really happened.
But then he got to know, and he's been president for 12 months.
Maybe he doesn't know. Still doesn't know.
No, but you told him.
No.
2011, you told him, so he got to know.
No, he knew that I wasn't there, but I wanted to know why. And he said he didn't know why that letter was written. And up to now, nobody can tell me.
Yeah, but what I mean is that he's been president for 1 year.
Yes. He has other important things to do. And seriously, I mean, he has too many things on his table.
Well, maybe we should use this program to remind him.
Where?
I hope that this program will serve as a reminder. And I want to thank you very much for coming to the studio.
Thank you for the invitation.